Good day, my friends. My name is Guy, and I've been a member of the Alcoholics Anonymous Association for the last 50 years. Accepting things we cannot change. Our powerlessness over alcohol is undoubtedly part of it. Anyone who does not admit his powerlessness in front of John Barleycorn will not last long. Attention, this is not about accepting, but about admitting. It's a first step. It's fundamental, unavoidable, otherwise it's a disaster. A newcomer who possesses the virtue of humility will generally experience fewer difficulties when it comes to developing embryonic faith. For while pride is considered the worst of the 7 deadly sins, humility is not far behind the 3 theological virtues. Some associate this virtue of humility with the cardinal virtue of temperance. As stated above, the alcoholic possesses each of the theological and cardinal virtues in the raw state. Therefore, with the help of his higher power, he can develop this humility that will enable him to put on 7-league boots in matters of spiritual progression. For the humble man pleases God. There is absolutely no doubt about that. As a now deceased AA member pointed out, in AA, it's not a story of our successes, but rather a story of our failures transformed into sober, useful, and happy lives. Thus, failure becomes for the newcomer a springboard towards this new life which he once aspired to without ever achieving it. Consider this professional sports team, which is at the bottom of the overall standings. She is the laughingstock of the public. A new dynamic coach is appointed at the end of the regular season. He will have to start all over again, back to basics. The team will acquire the very first available pick and can make him a franchise player. It will invest heavily in recruiting experienced players. The game books will be completely revised. A winning mentality will drive this brand new core of players eager to embark on the next season. Such is the case with AA. We, members of this wonderful association, commit ourselves body and soul in order to counter an enemy much more powerful than we are. We benefit from experienced teammates. Our playbook, the steps, is unique because it contains the recipe for success in matters of sobriety. Our chief instructor is God Himself. So there are no limits to what the newcomer who puts Christ in his life can accomplish. Imagine to do works even greater than those done by the Son of God Himself. How humbling it is for an almighty being to admit that one of its creature can accomplish so much. The expression evangelical radicalism is therefore good in itself to the extent that the alcoholic wants to fully benefit from the dividends offered by putting it into practice, the AA way of life. The more he invests, the more dividends he reaps. This total investment of our being with a view to reaching the kingdom, the newcomer must not only experience it within AA, but also in all areas of his life. Thus, many opportunities to do good will be given to him in his daily life. It is up to him to seize those opportunities to progress spiritually through constant giving of himself. It is in difficult times that faith is tested, as is the charity of the newcomer. For major trials are to be expected for this one, trials permitted by God precisely to develop his faith. And despite the intensity of trials, how important it is to stay the course of a life focused on charity rather than focusing on our problems. Do we not believe that God can take care of our personal affairs, whatever they may be? Consider this patient who will undergo open heart surgery in a few months. He must first absorb the shock of the news in the doctor's office. He will grapple with the idea of death and the decline of his physical health for weeks. He will experience a lot of solitude, a solitude essential to his complete surrender before the inevitable and tedious operation. The day before the operation, he is already in preparation mode. The inner struggle is omnipresent. In the half hour before entering the operating room, he finally gives up. Have a great day, everyone.